I'm making a slideshow for my NYC channel. So I'll probably post that on here, but I'm gonna post it on the channel and post a channel link and all that other stuff. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the channel. I'm trying to do some things over there. I want to touch on Jaron in this real quick. Boots and Bud. The 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 talk of Boots and Bud fighting is intensifying. It seems like as soon as Boots signed with Matchroom, oh goodness gracious, it intensified. So, I love the opinions from all my homies up here. There's people that believe that Jaron Ennis and his team is ducking Terence Crawford. There's people that believe that Terence Crawford is ducking Jaron Ennis. Um, I was listening to Mill City Boxing. Shout out to Mill City. Um, Bernie the boxer was up there, and somebody from Jaron Ennis' camp, he called in, and him and Bernie the boxer got into it, man. And then I listened to the same, I think it's Ortiz, John Ortiz, I think that's his name. He went on YSM Sports Media and he was saying how, explaining what happened with him and Bernie. And he said that, first of all, he said that there was never no offer for Bud to fight Boots, right? And that wasn't true because it was an offer, because Bozy even said it was. He said it wasn't no official offer. So now, that's the thing I be hating. Like, everybody start getting into the technicalities and all of that. Look, the facts is there was still some kind of talks. There was still talks. And Bozy did say, yo, I'm staying loyal to Showtime. Right? That's what he said. So, I don't know, man. And then it went left. Like, he said something to Bernie, and Bernie just went off on the dude, man. So, I mean, come on, man. We had Boots and Bud was actually on the phone talking when Bud was on Gillian Wallow's podcast. You know what I mean? And Bud's like, first Bud was like, when did he's like, when? So what happened was, when Bud was like, when was there any offers? Bud was saying, I guess technically it wasn't no real. It had no teeth to it. It was just like, yo, y'all, we want to fight you. Okay, let's figure out something. But it never was nothing. Nobody actually came and sat at the table. You know what I mean? So Bud wasn't lying. They wasn't lying. Boots team. I don't know. It looked like in a way that they were trying to. They tried to make it look like Bud was ducking, because it was like the way he was putting it was like, oh, I wanted that fight from this, that, and the third. All right, but it was never nothing technical though. It was never nothing like, like set in stone. You know what I mean? But it's getting real, bro. It seems like people want that fight, bro. I want to see it. I always said I wanted to see it. But the problem is that fight ain't gonna happen at welterweight. That's not gonna happen. And I know this. And I don't want it to happen at welterweight. I want it to be at 154. And I had said in the video I made not too long ago, I think the only way that it's gonna happen at 154 is if it's really worth it. You know what I mean? Jesus M, salute. 1 second. You can't move. See all the cars surrounding me? I can't take you on a drive. Look, see that car right there? They blocking me in. So when I'm not blocked in, I'm gonna take you to drive. Alright? Alright, good. I talked to my daughter. She wanna drive. You know what I'm saying? She love driving. Say hello. Little rebel. Say hi, man. Yeah, but summertime sounds good, but I mean, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. What's gonna probably end up happening is, since Boots is with Eddie Hearn, there's just strong possibility that fight probably will take place. Not gonna be at welterweight though, so it got to be worth value. Got to have some kind of value attached to it, meaning both of them need a belt. Okay, so I was sitting back yesterday, and I was trying to figure out how these two gonna cross paths. And I figured, at least I think I figure out how this is gonna work. I could be wrong, but I want to see if it play out the way I think it is. For one, right, that fight's not happening at welterweight. We already know that. Terence Crawford has 3 belts at welterweight. He got the WBA, the IBF, and the WBC. He got 3 belts. So if he fights Bud, he got 4 belts. He got 4 belts. So the WBO and the WBC welterweight belt. Jaron Ennis has Terence Crawford's old IBF title after he was stripped. You know what I mean? That was bullshit though. You know what I mean? The timing was crazy. We already know who was behind that. You know, they stripped him, but other people get their hold on to their belts and don't got to fight their mandos. They get the hold on their IBF belt, but Bud, they was real strict when it came to his belt. You know what I mean? And they took his belt. Jesus said, does Boots need tune-ups? No. You know, let me say this real quick before I get into what I was saying. I don't like when Bud fans say that Boots need tune-up. Let me tell you why, man. At one point, Terence Crawford was where Boots was. It was at one point in time, Terence Crawford was exactly where Boots was at. His team they needed the opportunity to show who he was, right? When Terence Crawford wasn't really popping like that, he needed a shining moment to put him, like, let everybody know who's this dude, Bud? Who's this dude that everybody talking about? And he got his chance, right? And I would say his chance came at 140. Who was it against? Was it Bradis Prescott? It was one of these dudes that gave him a name, or not a name, or really put Bud out there. So why is it every time it come to Terence Crawford, Boots need tune-ups? And then they say Boots need tune-ups, but then when he fight a tune-up, they gonna say he not ready to fight Bud. It can't be both things, bro. It can't be both. Yeah, it can't be both. And I love Terence Crawford. Oh, salute, Heavy Bag. Salute my guy, Heavy Bag in the fucking building. What's good, bro? Salute my man E Thriller. My man's in them, you know. Salute to the gods, man. But I love Bud. I love Terence Crawford. But he been ready, man. I mean, come on, man. He got, 20-something fights. He's a pro. He's been a pro, man. I don't want to hear that he not ready for Bud. If he feel he ready, even if a lot of people don't think he is, so what? Let's see it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I mean, come on, y'all. Let's be real here, man. The dude is ready for Terence Crawford, man. You might not think he's ready. A lot of other people might not think he's ready. Does he beat him is another story. How we gonna know if he ready? If he gonna beat him? If everybody keep throwing fucking tune-ups in front of him and shit like that, then we ain't never gonna get the fight. You know what I mean? So my thing is, as far as him fighting, how is it gonna go? All right, Bud is supposedly going after WBA against was it Israel Madrimov, right? That's at 154. So Bud can pick up that belt, right? He could pick. Okay, yeah. Heavy Bag said he got over 30 fights. Yeah, Boots. Yeah, he got over 30 fights, bro. Like, when do these dudes want him to be ready, man? And this is coming. Listen, this is a Terence Crawford fan. I'm starting to think a lot of these Crawford fans that be saying that Boots ain't ready, y'all seem scary, bro. You know what I mean? I don't really like. Don't say he need a tune-up, because when he take tune-ups, y'all be saying the next thing y'all gonna say, oh, he ain't fight nobody to show he ready for Bud. All right, but so who he supposed to fight to show he ready for Bud then? If all you talking about is he need a tune-up first? Come on, man, stop that shit, man. Let that young boy get a chance. Everybody else wanted a chance when they was at Boots level. You know what I mean? Or before Boots. Spence, when he ain't have no belts, right? Everybody wanted him to fight somebody that was worth it. Kell Brook had the belt. And he went in there and he got the belt off of Kell Brook. All right, so that was Spence, and then that was Spence's turn, right? He got his turn. Come on, man. Come on, that ain't right, dude. Now I love Bud, but that shit wrong, bro. That shit ain't right. Now fight him at welterweight. Bud got the right to say where he want to fight him at if they do fight. I want to see it at 154 though. But so Bud get that belt from Israel Madrimov, right? And then you got I think Boots got that IBF at welterweight now. So I'm not sure if it works like this. If Boots could get first dibs with that IBF belt at 154, Murtazaliev got that belt. So let Boots fight Murtazaliev, and then let Bud fight Madrimov. Now they both got belts. Now we can see the Boots and Bud at 154, man. Fuck Errol Spence. He not even in the fucking equation right now, because he got his ass whooped. Get him up out of here. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. I still can talk back there. I'm just saying. Sorry about that, man. Phone acting crazy, so it died. And it died again. Goddamn.